your scrapping nerd, and I'm back today with a layout for Scraplift Crafternoon, and it's where a bunch of my crafty peeps and I get together and we scraplift an amazing layout from an amazing creator. And we are scraplifting Nicole this week, and you saw her layout at the top of the video, and I just loved it. It was adorable with all the tags and such a great way to use the tags. So I pulled in my Simple Stories Simple Vintage Flannel Season, and it's funny because I get my creative scrapbook kit monthly, and they send me usually snow collections or like winter collections, and I never use them because I don't have snow where I live, or I don't even really have snow pictures. So I'm using it in a different way this week, and I just love it because it had a bunch of tags and it made me kind of think outside the box with the inspiration layout. So it was perfect. And I pulled in some white acrylic paint. I did pull in some Recollections Glimmer Mist, but it wasn't going to be as bright of white on this red background paper that I chose. So I pulled in some of the acrylic paint, and then I pulled in some Distress spray in iced spruce. And I have the ephemera bits, the chipboard bits, and the sticker sheet. And I actually don't use the chipboard, any of the chipboard elements. And I just love all the tags, like I said, from this collection. And then I had some Scrapaholics, it's snowflake dangles, and I got to use those up too. So this worked out good. So I chose this red flannel as my background because I thought that it would look really nice with the bright white splatter on it, and then I wanted to put some of this ice spruce in it. She had on her layout a bunch of splatters behind her tags as well, and she had a horizontal photo where I have a vertical. So my tags will be kind of in a little bit different orientation just because I did more of a tag cluster on each side of the photo as opposed to like a straight line like she had, but it still was perfect and a perfect inspiration for me. So these are the Scrapaholics snowflake dangles that are like wood elements, and so I never knew how I was going to use these, and because again, the snowflakes and the winter and the snow thing, and I've got to learn to get like not stuck in the theme of the paper. And so that's one of my goals for this year, is to use these collections that I have but not get so stuck in my themes, because I really love a theme. I'm a theme girl. Like Halloween, I will theme up an outfit for my whole family, or I love a good themed party. Like, I love a theme. And so I get stuck in that with my scrapbook collection. So I really need to try to think outside the box. And I think I did that with this, because you will see I am scrapbooking a picture of my dog Yoda. And for Christmas this year, because again, with the theme, I have us all kind of festive outfits, and so my husband and my dog Yoda had a what are those called, like a knit hat. And so it's a picture of him by himself with his little knit hat, and I was like, oh, that could work for like a snow or like a winter photo, because it's just mostly him. You can see that the Christmas tree is behind him because I took it in front of the Christmas tree, but I think it worked perfect. And it got me to use this collection. And so anyways, that is one of my scrappy goals, and I don't think that I would have really thought about it so much if it wasn't for the inspiration, but I just remembered that this collection had so many tags, and so it was just meant to be. So yes, here's the photo of him and his little knit hat. He's so adorable. It even has one of the little pom-pom things on the top. I just love it. And all these tags, I got them all cut, and you can kind of see that I'm doing more of a cluster on either side of the photo, because I tried in a straight line, but I thought that it didn't have the same effect because it was a vertical photo. And so I will add 2 more of the tags to create more of like 3 on each side. But I put these snowflake dangles sideways to mimic, in her layout she had like some like hoopty bits, like a apparently I can't have words today, guys. I'm sorry. Like the border, like a hoopty border strip that she had on the top and the bottom. And so that was kind of the idea where I put these snowflakes. And like I said, I sprayed them as well with the iced spruce. And then I also did the white acrylic paint and splattered it on there. And all I do is I dab like some of the paint on my glass mat, and then I spray it with water to make it extra watery, and then I can splatter it on the background or on the wood bits. And so it just works out really well. And like I said, the glimmer mist is good, but it was more of like a shiny, and so if you looked at it in the light you could see the spots, but it wasn't really like that bright white, and I really wanted to have those splatters stand out on the background. And then I wanted to make the photo kind of pop up off of the busy background, and so I pulled in this other paper from the collection, this kind of dark, I don't know, bluish green, and I went in my scraps to just get because I was going to border it in white, and I found this blue lined paper, and I thought, oh, that's the perfect blue. And so I double matted my photo with that light blue lined paper and then the dark bluish green from the collection. And again, that just helps it kind of stand out. And then I did end up pulling in the broken china of the Distress Oxide, so to ink everything. And I did ink the snowflake wood elements as well, and then I inked my tags. And I decided I didn't want to have just the holes there, so then I punched them, and then I don't like when there's naked tag holes. And so I will pull in some light blue and some white twine. Well, it's not twine, it's kind of like yarn twine or rope, if you will. And I'll use both of those and kind of create little bows through the tags. And I like how that looked. And again, it just adds some dimension to my clusters. And so then I will also ink each of the tags as well. And so you'll see that I'm just going to pull in some from the ephemera bits, some elements, and then I will create a cluster on the left side of the photo here with some of the sticker elements. And I put in Snow Adorable because that was just funny. Again, there's no snow, but he's wearing one of those like knit hat things, so it works. And but while I'm finishing up kind of just getting all of the sticker elements and fun things going on, I didn't put too much because the tags, I think, are the main element of the layout. Make sure that you guys check out the description box below. You go visit Nicole, you give her some love and some likes. All of her information will be below for her social media accounts, as well as all of my crafty peeps that hop along and will be scraplifting Nicole today. They will do amazing things, and I can't wait because this is such a unique layout of Nicole's, and I can't wait to see how everyone interprets that. And there's a playlist down there, so you could just click the playlist and watch everyone, sit back with a good cup of tea or coffee if that's your thing, or an adult beverage if that's your thing. I don't judge, and watch everyone's videos. And thanks to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate that. I love interacting with all of you guys. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the little like button down below. And you can hit the little bell if you want to be notified when I have new videos. But yeah, and I think you saw at the top of the video, I pulled in some bling. It looked like she had some bling elements on hers. And so I went in my bling box, and I think the dark blue ones are from the Dollar Tree. And then the pearl ones, I have no idea where those came from. They could be from the Dollar Tree, or they could be from somewhere else. And I will create little clusters on either side of those. But that is the layout, guys. Again, I hope everyone has a great day. Bye!